Well, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I am your humble host, SpoonsAsunder, and these plants seem a little on the verge of growing and not growing, but they're almost there. So I should have enough reed fiber sometime soon to make these guys some Atmo suits. I'm putting in an airlock over here, which I've just planned off screen. Off camera, not off screen. It was on the screen. Anyway, these guys are building that, so I can hopefully get into this horrible slime lung infested place. I am assuming that the Atmo suits protect you from slime lung too. I don't know for sure though. I might have to put a disinfect thing, or I have no idea. It's a gamble, but it's going in. Looks like they're building an Atmo suit right now. Did you get one? Did you? Oh, there's one. He built one. Way to go, Abe. I only need 4, I think, because I don't think they wear out. I think it's just you make one for each duplicate. Power's still looking good. Air's still looking good. I do need more copper, so I'm going to dig out this place. So hopefully I get to that. And that little pass-through, because why not? I do want to demolish this bathroom, but I mean there's no hurry on that, so I'm doing this first. Ah yes, food keeps decaying because I have too much now, so oh well. This is saying insufficient, but I got 3 out of 4, so that's not bad. I just need 1 more. That's it. Oh, but they're tired. Oh yes, I did finally assign, what is it, Abe, I think? Yes, Abe is now my artiste, so he's been working on these masterpieces down here. They're a little repetitive if you ask me, but they're still masterpieces. He's not great on sculptures yet, but he's working on it. So that's in progress. I'm thinking about just demolishing and repainting all of these to increase his skill even further until he can, actually do well. But decor is not a big problem right now, so I don't think that'll be priority 1. He needs to be working elsewhere, digging things and such. Oh, it looks like one of those got to completion, which is why they were able to build this many, I think. Food has decayed, I know. I don't care. I also do want to dig into this other little break room or whatever this is in the ice biome. Partially so I can just use the ice biome if I have space, because it sucks up a lot of space, unfortunately. And partially because I want to see what's in there. So I should dig that out as well. I might put other checkpoints here. I'm not sure. Well, how much slime lung? Yeah, the ice biome does not have slime lung. I think it just kills it all off, so it's not that important for them to have exosuits over here as long as they have enough oxygen, because there's no germs, but I think they will need coats because it's an ice biome. It's cold. Okay, they've done digging out the copper, so I can have them start doing more of this. Unfortunately, I'm still building with regular insulated tiles. I know I should be making them out of Vacillate because that's what would allow them to actually insulate everything. Now they're just very slow heat transfer instead of none. New duplicate. But yeah, anyway, I don't have enough Abyssallite dug out to do that yet. So I could dig some of this stuff out if I really wanted to, which might be a good idea. But I'm not in danger of heat death anytime soon, so for now I'm just going to leave it alone and worry about cooling after they can do a little bit more. So, without further ado, it's time for more rejections, probably. Noodle arms? No, I can't have that. That is not right. Yep, you all suck. Again. Reject all. So it's my understanding that the exosuit dock is, of course, where they keep the exosuit, and they need 1 for each person. And then this is the thing that won't let them through unless they have 1 on. So I don't know about their power requirements and such, or air, I don't know. Maybe they need air too. Should probably figure that out. They do need air. Okay, so they need air and power. I sure hope that it's not constant power. It should only be when it's filling it or whatever. We'll find out. There, that should be a good gas pipe to get that. Now I just gotta worry about power. And they take like 120 watt each, so yeah, I can make do with a regular wire, luckily. So the oxygen that these electrolyzers are putting out does seem to be fairly hot. It's at 32.5, which might be a problem down the road. I should probably look into cooling that before doing much with it, because that's too hot for my base, and it is starting to warm up even this section where it's outputting. So maybe I can do that in this episode as well. But for now, they'll just have to deal with hot air going into their exosuits. I'm still all paranoid that I'm not going to be like digging straight into slime lung, because that would be terrible. Mima's a beast with the buildings. She's built like a dozen things. What's wrong with you? You're not irrigated? They run out of water already? Yeah, it seems like these reed fibers do use up a good bit of water. I even put in a valve here and turned it off for the vent so I can just let it build up. It should, yeah, it all goes to the plants now. So, the idea was that whenever it had enough here and it was starting to back up, I could open the vent. But it's not even backing up. These plants are just guzzling the polluted water. Alright, this is 97% done, 98% done, and I only need the one more exosuit before they can all go out there. It's done. Go harvest it. Harvest it. Now, sweep. Travaldo leveling up there. Okay, so this should be all pretty much set once they build that last one. There's no power. Fine. I am still using way more air, or way more power than I am air, so I gotta kickstart it every now and then. Food has decayed again. I know. Don't worry about it. We just have a surplus. I'm not even telling him to sweep anymore. There we go. Even the music is all epic to build one of those. It's done! Okay, so I believe the green bar here is the level of oxygen that's stocked, right? Yes. Yes, it is. And it's building up oxygen as we speak. Because I had way more than I needed, and it's good to get rid of some of this by putting it into the seats. Okay, so they're all sleeping. I'm gonna quickly save here now that that's built before I actually go out there. Because in case things go horribly wrong, I don't want to waste 86 cycles worth of playing. So, why do I even want to go out there is the good question. I mean, I know I eventually want to capture a puff to help with slime, which, you know, I'm gonna run out of algae and I can use slime to make that renewable. But of course he's totally infected with slime lung as well. And I don't have an ore scrubber yet, so I can't exactly mine this too easily. There are new plants, which is nice, but it's not that big a deal. So for now, I think I'm just gonna kind of leave it there. I think, yeah, because there's no good reason to go out here yet, unfortunately. So I'm gonna leave that there and do some with the cold place, I think. Cool, now I got all 4 of these going and some reed fiber right there. They don't have enough water, I guess, still, but they're producing, and I have queued up some cool, not cool vests, warm sweaters, because they're going into the cold place, and cool vests would be useless. So they should be making those once they have enough power to do so. Yeah, I am running out of power a little too much, I think, just because these things are sucking all of it. Why does it say no checkpoint? What does that mean? Building needs to be adjacent to an exosuit checkpoint. Really? So I built it one tile. I was trying to be all neat about it. Fine, I'll build this one tile over. I sure hope it doesn't like each have to be adjacent and I gotta build 4 of them. Because that would just be stupid. It's gonna work? Okay, good. Whatever. So these are all working now, even though I'm not going over there. So paranoid save, and let's move on. What is emitting? Are you emitting polluted oxygen? Because that's not cool. Polluted dirt? No, I don't want that. Get rid of that. I don't have enough storage. Make more storage and sweep everything. A new duplicate to reject. Alright. 10 immunity. That's nice. Yeah, but nothing else is nice about your auto and your little flatulent. And I got a problem with that. So I'm rejecting you all again. Goodbye. Please get rid of all this stuff. I don't like having polluted oxygen in my place. All those little red dots. That's not cool. Okay, I got tired of waiting, so I'm building a pump here that will feed these plants so they can grow faster, because I'm not producing enough polluted stuff for them. It's doing a little weird dance thing there. I guess they still haven't totally fixed the liquid physics, or whatever that is. Yeah, it doesn't know which way to go. There's too many valves and directions. Yeah. Oh well, they're being fed now. I set this thing very low, so it's only getting a little. I don't want to like suck up all of this and overfeed them and then back it up. Why is no one sweeping this stuff? Probably because I don't have it set to accept polluted stuff. Because I probably want to put it in this place. There. Now you can put the polluted stuff in this. Make that a high priority, so if I ever get polluted stuff lying around, you can just put it all in there and get rid of it. So stop producing all this horrible oxygen. I got one! It's done! Hooray! Now I can finally build those vests. 2. Okay, I think that's enough to build all of them. Hopefully, and then I can finally go into the cold place. Someone build it, please. It's ready. Just build it. Just someone? Anyone? No? Too busy getting a massage? Why does it say there's 0 reed fiber available? I just got a bunch of them. Where did they go? They're not here anymore. They've been swept. What did you do with them? Okay, who can I deny now? None of you are any good. You know, I actually do want another duplicate at this point because I have way too much oxygen and way too much food. But no, y'all suck. I have no idea what happened to all that reed fiber. I had a bunch of it just laying around. I told him to sweep it and then it just disappeared. It's not in any of my storage containers. I looked and it's not in the other builder. Nothing in there. And it still says I have 0. Why? I have no idea. They haven't built any of it, they didn't just miss it. Maybe that's a glitch, but that's a horrible one, because I kind of want to build them close. Ew, what has gone wrong here? The irrigation seems to be a little broken. Yeah, they need to work on their water thing. Maybe I can turn this on a little bit to fix it. No. Whatever, I'll just have it all drain. It's gonna pull it back up anyway. It's just wasting some power. Oh well. Why are you sanitizing that? Are there germs? I don't see any germs, probably because you just sanitized it. You know what, I'm just gonna break this pipe so it doesn't keep dancing like that. And then just put this on full blast because why not? Just supply all of them. I'll drain it all and supply them all. Trying to be too fancy with it, trying to be all efficient, but no, it won't let me. There. Are we all happy now? Okay, I'm going to save so I can watch what happens to this. Because there is a reed fiber there. And slow it down. Now, what are you going to do? Okay, it's there. I know it's there. There's reed fiber. What are you going to do with it? Okay, you took it. Where are you going, Abe? It works now? Or did it? That still says 0 available. So they just put it in here. Yeah, reed fiber times 6. So they do have 6. They have 6. It takes 4 to build something. Why are you saying that none of them are available? Okay. Maybe I just have to cancel that and rebuild. Okay, so if you try to click build before you have the materials and queue them up, apparently it won't work. It'll say it works and it's waiting. It just won't actually use it. So that's unfortunate. That might just be an intermittent thing. But it didn't work for me, so now I can speed this up again. There's a warm sweater here. You know who gets the warm sweater first? Mima, of course. She's Mima. She deserves it. Ta-da! Where are you, Mima? She's looking all dapper now in that orange warm sweater. And she's even working to make the others their own sweaters now. Like a true Mima should. She's awesome. Is it gonna work? Okay, it works this time. If you got a couple in there. That's a weird one, I don't know. As long as it works eventually and I don't have to rebuild the whole thing. And there, it's done. And since Joshua was being so helpful building it, he can wear it too. Alright, so I don't have any of these immediately ready, but I got 2 people with sweaters on, so I believe I can set permissions. Alright, there. I just allowed Joshua and Mima can go through here, but the other 2 can't because they don't have a sweater. So, what do I want to do in here? I'm going to have them dig out into the whatever this place is first. So, we'll go for it. They're probably going to hate it because it looks like there's some polluted water starting to melt away here. How hot is it there to melt? That's what it is. It's the slime place merging with the ice place, which is slowly melting it. Oh no, it released all the horribleness. Oh, no, that's not good. I don't want it down there. At least it's not carrying germs, but it will produce polluted oxygen, which is not cool. So, I'm just gonna mop all of this. Mop it up. Oh, why'd you have to open the door to mop it? You were supposed to go down there. Mop it, please. It's just gonna sit there producing more. Just mop it. Oh, thanks. You mopped 1 square and then you got tired. A new duplicant. Is there anyone good, please? Please? Still no. Give me better duplicants. I should now have enough reed fiber for a 3rd coat that Trovaldo there is so helpfully making for himself. What happened here? Did more of it melt? I was just finishing mopping up what was already here. Why have to do that? You know what? I'm gonna dig out some of this Vacillate because that way it will puddle there and not be such a big problem. Oh good, another sweater is done. I'll give that to Trivaldo. He'll get it. But why did you just make a mess over there? You could have just gone back and went to the toilet that's right here. Why you gotta stress everyone out? I mean, it's better there than all over my base because there's already polluted water all over there. But now it's just more to mop up for no reason. Did someone just do that again? Mima, you let me down. Why? There's something wrong with these toilets that I don't know about? There is something wrong with the toilets. There's no water. I finally run out of this one. So, I need to loop in this one, which is half full now. Jeez, I gotta solve the water problem. I'm gonna have this whole thing before I actually have to solve the water problem. But I should solve the water problem. There. Go build that pipe as quick as you can, please. It's getting everywhere. Well, don't go to sleep. Build it. Build the pipe. Just build it, please. Hurry. You kind of need bathrooms. There. Finally. Is it working? Why is it all going up here? Shouldn't that be splitting? Not another one. Where was it this time? At the food. Again. Come on, Abe. They're working again, finally. Okay, I guess I had to disconnect this other input before I recognized that it could flow both ways. Again, they need to work on their pipe flow dynamics, or whatever it's called to them. Alright, hopefully that's the end of all the problems, and I can just sweep all this up and be done with it. It didn't introduce too much polluted oxygen, just a little, and I don't like it. They'll eventually just breathe it all in, and it'll be fine. I don't want them to do other things at this time. A new duplicate, hooray! Who are you? Wow, Gene has a very good stats. It's like amazing stats, but they can't dig and they can't build, which is like the two things that you gotta do. Why are you gonna make me reject all of you again? Just why? Alright, the last warm sweater is done at least, so Abe can have that. There you go, now you're all dapper and I can get rid of these permissions. So, everyone can go everywhere again. This is still getting terrible. I just want to see what's in here. Maybe I can't even go in to the side, I don't know. Let's have you go here. It did work. Okay. All he had to do is cross the threshold and then it's discovered. So, what's this? A neural vacillator. A vacillator. A massive synthetic brain suspended in saline solution. Now that sounds useful. Maybe. There is a chair attached to the device for room for one person. I don't know what it'll do to them if I assign them to that. And some slate wheat and some lockers, which I guess I can rummage through. And a random desk and another place to submit a sample if I want to. Okay. Well, this episode has probably dragged on too long because it's dragged on long getting rid of all this nastiness and dealing with the bathroom crisis and what's wrong with these. Now my plants are dying. Or are they? No, they're fine. I just set these to a lower priority because I have too much food. That's fine. Good. I didn't want that to be going wrong too. So, I'm gonna sit someone in the chair and then end the episode there, depending on what happens. And we'll see if I can do more with the cold area in the next one to start cooling things down a little. And maybe go into the slime lung soon. I don't know. I need a better reason. So, let's see who I want to sacrifice to this thing. Let's see. You know, Travaldo is the only one that can't aid, and I feel like not being able to help your partners is a bad thing to do. So I'm gonna put Travaldo here and just see what happens. If I knew for sure that it was a good thing, I'd give it to Lima as a reward. But hooking someone up to a giant brain in a chair doesn't exactly seem like something that is guaranteed to be a good thing. So, what's gonna happen to you, Travaldo? Is this good? It's ready to be released? So I have to manually release him. Okay, I'll complete the neural process. Are you okay? Phew, Travaldo's brain is still vibrating, but they've never felt better. Travaldo acquired the Rock Crusher trait. His duplicate is incredibly strong, strength plus 10. Well then, I guess it is a good thing. I'm also assuming it's a one-time use? There are no charges. Alright, Travaldo. Wow, he now has a strength of 17. That's amazing. Are you the strongest of the team now? I should have given it to Mima. She's only 2. She needs it. And with that, I believe I will end the episode here. I apologize that this episode has been mostly dealing with problems more than it is actual progress, but I did find a brain that used to be huge but is now tiny in a chair that I let Travaldo sit in because he was the one that I didn't care to risk, even though I should have given the brain rewards to Mima in hindsight. So if I find another one, she's getting that one. I still don't have a new duplicate, but I do have an expedition set up here, so I can go in here if I want. I could get some shrooms or try to catch a puff. See, I can't catch the puffs without an animal trap, which I can't get until I get plastics, which I also can't get until I find oil, which is like way down here, I think. So it might be a little ways off to go this way, but I can definitely use the cold and start getting this geyser going to get some pool water so I have a renewable supply. I don't know. Many thanks for watching this video, and until next time, may your spoons be made.